having the Bubbles brunch. So come and grab a stem of... Can you grab me one too, love? Thank you. It's a mimosa. One's included with the breakfast. We haven't been up to the Islander dining room yet. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Good morning. So this is included in if you get like a dining package. We did the steakhouse. You get the Bubbles brunch, and also you get one seating up here in the Islander, which gives you the whole menu, including steak, I think. So that's where we're going to plan to come this evening.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. And yeah, here we are. So brunch is over with. It's very nice. A little confusing, perhaps. Not sure our waiter knew quite what he was meant to be doing. But yeah, it's filling up. It is, I think, about 10 o'clock in the morning. I think people tend to come a little bit later. But we wanted to get it over and done with so we can enjoy the rest of the day. Beautiful sea day. Reserve these for the day. Super nice. They bring down these rolls here. Make a little cabana. Thank you. Thanks.
Posted on the Margaritaville. Let's go take selfie together. You want the selfie together?
Yeah. All right, I've made it to the creme bombs. So I'm going for the strawberry one. The guy recommended they have them hot, so we shall see. Looks very nice. All right, so then you have the sandwiches you can have for lunch. They look great. They're all about $7 plus tax and gratuities, of course, but they look pretty amazing. Coconut creme bomb, toasted in a little oven. He said it's coconut cream pie filling with like toasted dried coconut on it. All right, so we've just been trying the creme bomb or cake or whatever it is. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10. I don't know. It's got the weirdest texture thing going on. Tastes very artificial. Cost between like cardboard, bleach, and I'm not sure what.
Okay. My personal opinion is this is the best layer. That does taste like coconut cream pie.
Right.
This and all of this tastes like it's been pre-packaged. Like it has a very like
artificial,
but very like cardboard taste. Like it's been
stored or something in the freezer.
So, I don't. It could be freezer, but I don't know. If you're asking my opinion, it is like a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Look at all these socks. I bet it does. This is just this is just one of Jay's drawers. Well, that's cute. I like the Jason socks. They're cool.
I know. Is it 112? 211. That makes more sense. Tell me my handwriting.
That's cool. That's a lot of socks.
I tried to
Thank you for taking the buzzer.
because there's a sugar. It will pop because of the sugar. Yeah.
Hello. Well, good morning.
Here we are.
Daily wrap time.
Daily wrap. Of course, it's embarkation morning. It's about 7:15.
We are getting off the ship.
Yeah, shortly. 7:15. They are taking people out for about 10 minutes at least now, which would be the express people, the ones that pay for that, or have a suite or something.
Yes.
So they're down in Deck 2, which is right literally in the guest service area, at the flip-flop bar. They're lining them up there, and they're just going out the door right now.
So we're anticipating we should be off the ship by 8 o'clock.
Hopefully.
So we thought we'd do our daily wrap. Just talk about yesterday and this morning.
Right.
So yesterday, of course, was a sea day,
Right.
which can be as active or as chilled as you like.
Yeah, we went to breakfast at the Islander, so we had that brunch, sea day brunch. Thing.
Bubbles brunch or something, I think they call
Something, I don't know. It's an add-on that comes with a package, right?
it. That little sort of dining package that you bought.
Yeah, funny little dining package they have. So the brunch was interesting. It had some other things on it, for sure. It had a Bavarian eggs and
Yeah.
a fully loaded omelet, and came with hamburgers, chicken and waffles.
Chicken waffles,
But
yeah.
it came with a gravy. and it had a few other things as you saw on the menu. But it's different. I wouldn't say it's something I'd pay for separately. It just came in the package, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think partly our waiter seemed a little bit discombobulated. He didn't really know what we were meant to be having and not having, and
Yeah.
he sort of came back halfway through and said, "Can I order your second course?" And we were already like, "But we've just eaten a ton of food. What do you mean?"
We had breakfast. He wanted to bring more entrees. I didn't get that, or something
No.
else. And then he brought giant bowls of fruit, which you saw. So keep in mind the fruit, if you want to order it first. So I don't even know if it was on the menu. I didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe we weren't paying attention.
It's possible.
It was good though. I mean, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
I said, I wouldn't buy it separately or worry about it.
No, definitely not. Because the other dining room for breakfast has just as many choices and just as nice choices. So.
And I think room service is still very, very good. You get things you can't get on the dining room.
I know,
I'm not sure.
it's strange.
I liked it. Maybe my budget will be all dining in the room next. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't go up to the buffet. In all fairness, this time for breakfast, perhaps more of those options were up there on there.
Maybe it's busy though. But yeah, it's a very dissected. It has two different big areas for food. One way at one end, then you have to walk way to the other side. And the seating goes along with that.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing.
Yeah. And it wasn't open on both sides, so...
It also gets quite hot up there.
Especially in the windows. So there's a non-sunny side. I'd recommend it.
Definitely.
We did go to lunch there, though.
We did. We had a bite to eat.
One side had pizza, and then everything else was on the other side. So there's a line always, small.
Frank and Lola's
area.
Pizza. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Pachin, I think his name was the little pizza guy there. He was very good, very friendly. The pizza was very nice. I had the thin crust one. Apparently in the evening they switch over to a thick crust. But yeah, a very, very nice pizza.
The food overall was pretty good. There's some variety. And they had fish and
A lot of seafood.
beef, seafood. There's always shrimp on here. I don't know if it's because of Jimmy Buffett Key West thing or whatever.
Maybe.
There's a lot of shrimp. And you see Creole stuff and Cajun stuff quite a bit. So there's always out back too. You have the Mexican area, right? The cantina.
Yeah.
And you always have the cheeseburger paradise, which I still say it's quicker. Get it plain and top it on your own. The bar has all the other same toppings and more.
Now at the Mexican cantina, you can get they do the breakfast burritos and breakfast tacos and stuff. So that's another option, and they looked very good actually. The ones that were coming out.
Yeah, and you could sit outside or just walk in the door. The entrance to the buffet is right there.
Yeah.
So that's an option too.
And for the rest of the day, I mean, we were.
Well, we had things to do. Went to the sock exchange with ParoDeeJay's.
237 pairs of socks or something.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were not in a good seat, so we really couldn't film much there.
Yeah, it was busy in the Coral Lounge, which was the main venue for all of their activities, meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah.
But there was over 300 people, so there's a lot of activity,
A lot of socks.
a lot of socks.
So that was pretty interesting. Otherwise, we were in different areas. We sat in the other bar, I don't know, by the conference center. And there was a lot of good music piping in, 70s, 80s. And it's a nice place to just sit and relax. There was some downtime there, right?
Bubbles Up Bar,
Yeah.
and then we spent some time out at the Tiki Bar at the back. We hadn't spent much time there because the week goes very quickly. That's the
Yeah.
adults only area.
And they do have this interesting drink of a day. Drink of the day is $10, but if you pay $15, you can get this really thin-walled aluminum Margaritaville cup as a souvenir. It's kind of old school looking. I liked it. It's a big cup too. They also have some cute cups with like sharks on the lid and alligators, and they have a mug handle on them.
Yeah, and then that comes typically with the drink package.
Yeah.
But on the last day, they will sell them to you.
Right. Out there especially, they
Yeah.
had them, right? But I think some of the other bars probably have them.
Yeah.
But out back at Tiki, they had them.
So that was fun. We met some more people. We were chit-chatting away.
Yeah.
Had to do the dreaded packing, of course. That was spoils the last day.
Yeah.
But the weather was pretty good. There was an area, a first set of rain, actually, I think, isn't it? The first wave of rain came through.
In the Gulf.
Yeah, but we had, before we knew it was dinner time, we met up with our friends. There were 7 of us for dinner. We went to
Islander.
the Islander because we had the final part of our dining package, which was an upgraded or a different selection of food that's available in the Islander. It comes on a separate sheet, which you could see. We didn't really fancy too much.
Again, not worth it. I ended up ordering off menu something else.
Yeah, I mean, I went with, I think, what was on it, but I wasn't overly. That was probably the least good meal that we'd had, actually, the whole time we'd been here.
The least interesting menu,
Yeah.
too, maybe. I don't know. I ordered the steak because I had some credit, and you ordered the beef Wellington, which was quite different. I don't know. It had it looked like sweet potato. It was actually pumpkin, and it had some very tart greens in it. Could have been turnip greens or something. I don't know. And mushroom puree, right? Like a ragu. Very different. A lot of people ordered it too, so it was interesting for me. I didn't order it. Everyone's face when you looked around the circle, they were all like, oh,
Excuse me.
What's up? It was funny. Dessert's still lacking.
Oh, worst dessert ever. Ooh.
They had some raspberry thing, but it was like blood red. I feel like the colorants may be the culprit, but it had a very harsh flavor.
So bad.
Yeah.
It tasted like the cream puff thing that I had at lunchtime. You saw on the video.
So,
It
you
was so
know,
bad.
I had apple pie. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was even great. I would say stick to the ice cream unless you're brave, because some of these, even that daily pineapple thing was a bit not the best. So that was probably the only negative to the food, was the desserts were a bit questionable.
But I would say 9 times out of 10, the food was absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Good choices, interesting, different from other
Larger
cruise lines.
portions
Yeah.
than that of the cruise lines too, because I got that side of macaroni and cheese, which I'm not a big fan, but I ordered it because everything else wasn't that great. It was huge. It was like a really big portion of macaroni and cheese, and I got the shrimp cocktail, which was on the other menu.
Yeah.
So they may have been slightly bigger.
But but it still was nice to have the final meal with the friends that we came on board with, so that was lovely.
Yeah.
In the evening, we went to the Flip Flop Bar.
Flip Flop Bar, the Latin band was playing there, as you saw. They were pretty good.
Yeah, very friendly too.
There was a big crowd gathering around the perimeter.
People were doing their meets and greets. I think there was a show in the theatre. There was music all around. There's so much to do on the. Friends went up and played in the daytime. They did the cornhole, they did the mini golf. There was like trivia going on, live music.
There's stuff all over. You
Yeah.
can always just go outside to that crow's nest. Was cute. Our friends really loved that area.
Yeah.
I will say one of the hot spots by far was the tattoo parlor.
Yeah,
Everybody was getting these tattoos.
they were. You have to make sure you get in if you want one. Book a spot early in the cruise for sure.
I think they're a bit pricey. I don't know. I heard $300 something. I mean, for one small, it'd probably be a bit pricey, but it's quite
A novelty, I suppose.
yeah. And there's, they have a selection of pre-made templates of things that they do commonly. So, I don't know. It's a different era. We all want to line up for tattoos.
Not me.
Overall, great cruise. I
Yeah.
would recommend Margaritaville. I think you'd be surprised, even if you're not a huge Jimmy Buffett fan. It has way more of that tropical cruise feel. So I would say it's a great matchup in Florida. I don't know if you went to Maine or something, it would match up well.
Probably
but,
wouldn't gel, no.
Overall, decent. Yeah.
Yeah, prices are very, very competitive.
I think so too. Gift shop was massive.
Yeah, I liked
So
it.
much in the gift shop, really. A lot of logo wear, but they have other things. There was even a luggage in there. They have a wall of treats, though, like candies and snacks and chips and things like that.
And I think it's sometimes you can book with. They offer a lot of onboard credit. So some people had like $400 or $500 worth of onboard credit. I mean, and you'd have to
Go to the jewelry side, maybe.
yeah. I mean, there's
Like 3 total gift shops, maybe, but they're all big. And the 2 of them blend together. But there's very nice tiki shirts and tropical wear.
it's great. We would highly, highly recommend this ship. We had a great sailing, and I think even if we hadn't been with a big group, you know, and our friends, we would have, just as a couple, we would have really enjoyed it too. So it's for everyone. It's for the family, for the kids. Seemed to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Everyone was well behaved. We didn't see any unruly behaviour or anything nasty or anything like that. It was very good.
I think the staff is a standout, too. They really try. They communicate a little differently. They're very happy on here. They seem very content, and they talk to you about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they seem to care. So thumbs up all round. I'd give it a solid 10 out of 10, I think, for first experience.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So check it out. Book a Margaritaville.
Yeah.
We're on the Islander.
Yes.
It's the larger one that goes out of Tampa. The other one on the West Palm Beach side, which is the original one they got.
Called the Paradise, yeah.
It's more like a ferry. So I would, you know, if you're really okay, just want to bop to the Bahamas and back, maybe that's okay. Very different, though, than a regular cruise ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they have the new one, the Beachcomber, coming out in January of 2027.
Right.
So
That'll be in Miami.
that's a Miami one, and she's even bigger. So
Yeah. Currently, they don't have possession of the ship yet, but it is a
Costa Fortuna, I think.
Costa Fortuna, which somewhat has the same feel. It's owned by originally by Carnival, but
It's a Costa, yeah.
it's a bigger one. This
Yeah.
holds 2,700 max. So that must be over 3,000.
Definitely. So we'll probably maybe even book that one. Who knows?
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We truly, truly value our subscribers. If you want to drop a comment, we will always answer you. And we have a lot of cruising knowledge. We've been, what is this one?
45th cruise.
45th cruise.
Just since 2017.
Yeah, so we've covered
that's
a lot of the lines. So yeah, please reach out to us. And of course, we are the Travel Flirts. Thank you once again for watching. Till next time,
Hey, that's a wrap.
that's a wrap.